Hello, everyone, and welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. We are here to do the monthly reading of December for the sign of Libra. So let's go ahead and get started and see what the current energies are. Adjacent possibilities, your fourth chakra, which is your heart chakra, and the temple path. I feel, Libra, that you are entering into a point in your life where you are leading with your heart. Not that you haven't been, but you're more cognizant, you're more aware of doing what your heart is telling you to do as opposed to what other people tell you what you should do. So let's see what the energies for Libra, please. What do you need to show me? Energies for Libra. So on the bottom of the deck, you have the door to spirit, the garden and the gate, and caring connections. So what I really feel, especially with the door to spirit, is the door is always open. The door is never closed. And your heart chakra also popped out again. And what I feel is confirmed that you are being very intentional about leading with what your heart is telling you to do, as opposed to what other people or what you feel society tells you that you should do. And that is, the word that came to mind is liberated. It's a very liberating feeling and energy that you have, that you're exuding right now, Libra, is because you are listening to your heart. You're listening to spirit. You're seeing that you have opened up this ability to do this because you got the garden and the gate. And it's interesting because you got the broken heart and the angel of love with the garden and the gate. And originally on the bottom of the deck, you had adjacent possibilities. And what I really feel is you are, say this, you have come out of some type of heartbreak into the world where you have opened up, and again, you are not letting society or family or other connections or whatever outside influences have on you as you are moving forward with your life. You are leading and making decisions based off of what your heart is telling you, as opposed to whatever other people are telling they feel you should do, because you have the garden and the gate, and the garden and the gate is about choices, positive choices, to where no matter which decision you decide to make, you're good either way. Both decisions are positive. So you see the lady on the one side of the gate with the flowers and the garden, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And then you have, on the other side, you have greener pastures. And the lady has the key around her neck for that gate. And what Spirit is saying is, as you are making these decisions with love and with your heart, you're not going to have a bad choice either way, because you're going to do it with love and compassion, and you are going to feel a sense of fulfillment that you haven't felt in a while. So I really feel that whatever situation has transpired, and we'll look at your most recent past, Libra, to see what has led up to this, you have manifested and you have changed this thought to where you're very intentional of making decisions based on what it is telling you is the right thing to do. And that's very empowering. So what are the current challenges with this? Wait for winter, celebration, and hope. So you're feeling very repressed of this, and it's the fear of what are other people going to think is the energy and the feeling that I'm getting. So let's see, what are the current challenge for Libra spirit? What is so on the bottom of the deck you have music, inspiration, and the Tree of Wisdom. I find you also had Protect Your Dreams was the first card that popped out. And to me, this is confirmation that what I'm feeling is accurate of what Spirit wants me to tell you. Because these are your current challenges. And I feel that this is the reason as to why you have made this shift, is because you haven't been fulfilling your dreams, your energies, your inspiration, things that you want to do. You have been letting other outside influences dictate that, and you have been silencing what your heart has been telling you. And you are making the shift from those outside influences to listening to your heart. And it's difficult. It's very difficult for you to do this. You're fearful of what other people are going to think. What are people going to support you in this decision? But deep down, you know that this is what your heart is telling you you need to do. And that has been your challenge, because you want to follow your dreams. You want to follow what your heart desires. And whether you are a musician, or you're an artist, or whatever it is at heart, you have not been able to fully let it flourish. And that is where you have decided you're going to start leading with that. Because on the bottom of the deck you had gratitude and peace and confusion. What Spirit is confirming is that you were not happy with whatever you were doing. And you recently received this affirmation, this confirmation from Spirit. And you've been hesitant about moving forward, is what I'm feeling has transpired in the most recent past. You've been trying to figure out how to move forward with this. I feel like that's because on the bottom of the deck you got passion and fire, and this is the repression. This is the suppression of your passion and your desires as you want to move forward. But this is where I feel that you have truly come to this realization, is you had the Harry that popped out, and that's reciprocity and trade-offs. And what you have done, and you also got wealth and security with the collard greens and the wild cherry flowers. And what I am feeling as this is all coming into play is you did what you needed to do for the security, whether it's financial security for your family. There are some of it, at the end of the day, we don't do what our passion or what our heart desires, because at the end of the day, you still need to put food on the table. You still need to pay the electric bill. You still need to do all of that. And that part of your life, you've come into a point of state to where you now have that coffer full, overflowing, where it doesn't necessarily, you're always going to be able to put that food on the table and pay the bills and clothe your family or yourself, or take care of loved ones, whatever it is. So now you don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul, so to speak, in order to survive. You came into a state of abundance where you have now come up to where you don't have to trade off your passion for basic needs. And so you have become ignited, in a sense, because you don't have to do that trade-off, because you are financially and abundantly secure. So the internal fire in your gut, in your passions, has started to reignite, and you are moving into a state of really following those passions. So let's see, let's get a couple clarifiers for this. And these clarifiers confirm what I'm feeling. They're both number 9s. So what that tells me is this all started with your recent past in September. And it's been slowly manifesting, and you've been waiting for a sign. And if you remember, on the bottom of the deck in your challenge area, it said wait for winter. And winter is upon us. And it's coming, because winter is about new beginnings. Okay? It's people a lot of times perceive spring as that new beginning, because everything is coming to life, and we have new flowers, and the trees and flowers are blooming and stuff. But at the end of the day, autumn is really the close of the cycle, because everything is coming to an end. And winter is when nature resets itself. Nature goes into that state of new beginning, new start, new beginning, to be able to have that reset, to be able to basically bloom in the spring. And so this material harvest, so this was the abundance. And if you see, we talked about this a little bit ago, where you now you don't have to worry about putting food on the table or having money to pay the bills, because the material harvest has come in to where you are that financially secure. And you have that material harvest where you can now ignite, where your passions can truly start coming through, and you can focus more on what your heart, because it's fulfillment of wishes. And that is where Spirit has come in and said, no, I recognize all of the hard work that you have done, and what you had to put on hold in order to provide for your family. But now your family is now fully provided for, and now you can let your passions start running. So let's see what you have with your current messages that are coming to the creativity and fertility. We've been talking about this. This has been consistent through this whole, is letting Following what your heart is telling you and not letting society dictate or other outside influences dictate what you should or shouldn't do. So let's see. All right, Spirit, let's see. What are the current messages for Libra, please? So on the bottom of the deck, you have steady growth and new opportunities that are coming in. This is that fire. It's the lantern that's lit. This is the fire that has been growing inside of you, Libra, and it's been steadily growing. It's been steadily growing since September, because you also had prosperity and abundance in an exciting situation that came out. And this just confirms that this material harvest and this financial material abundance that came in is going to stay. It's not going away. It's going to continue to come in and provide for your family so that that fire can continue to burn brightly. And it's leading you into igniting that passion that you have and that excitement that you have as you're moving forward. So let's see. Let's get a couple clarifiers for the current message from Spirit. Clarifiers for this. So this talks about spiritual union, and it's talking about becoming one. And for you, Libra, what I'm feeling is you are now becoming one with your own spirit, with your own heart. You don't feel like you're living two separate lives anymore, because you're letting that passion free and you're following what your heart is telling you. And it's really bringing this in, because remember, you got the door to spirit that popped out in the current energies, and this is where this is. You have let in the law of attraction. You have let in, you are in a state of allowing the abundance and the love and the positivity come into your life. And now you are at a point to where you're seeing that abundance actually manifest itself. All right, so let's see what's coming in for your current messages. Purification, growth, and stability. Spirit is confirming this isn't going anywhere. You are very, very solid on the ground that you're standing on. And Spirit is telling you, we're gonna keep taking care of you. It's okay. Keep moving forward with your passion, leading with your heart, and really living in your desires, your dreams, your wishes are coming in. All right, current messages. On the bottom of the deck, you have transcending. And this is the manifestation that Spirit and that we have been talking about this entire reading, Libra, is transcending. You are going to a higher plane because you're leading and you're living your dreams and leading with your heart. And it's allowing you to explore those ideas. You also had knowledge and refuge that came out. And what I'm feeling with this is, as you are progressing with this, you are going, I get a sense of hesitancy and fear or concern of saying, but what if? And Spirit is saying, excuse me, we're going to take care of you. Keep understanding how this is manifesting and how this is transcending and taking you to a higher plane. I almost feel like that what the message that just came to me is you're going through a spiritual upgrade right now. Spirit is what I really feel Spirit is confirming. And as you're going through this, the doors are going to open up, the messages are going to continue to come through, and Spirit is going to continue to take care of you because that door is always open. So let's get a couple clarifiers for what's coming in for your incoming messages. And it came out as wisdom. And you had knowledge that came in here. You're going through an upgrade. This spiritual journey that you are on right now, Libra, that you started in September, is taking you to a higher plane of living. And you're going to continue, excuse me, to have that knowledge and that wisdom that is going to come in, that is going to continue to confirm what has transpired since September. And I really, really feel, Libra, that you are going to see this in the winter months. And winter is coming in, towards the middle or the end of December. So this is the perfect time as you are cleaning and you are resetting and you are going through this upgrade. This is all happening with that new beginning of winter. Okay, so let's see what reading clarifier. How does So on the bottom of the deck you have fear and vision, and it's okay. Fear is a natural emotion, but you have the vision. You have Spirit is confirming for you that we're here. We're going to take care of you. Because at the end of the day, help is always on the way. Help is always there. Spirit is always there. All you have to do is ask. You just have to ask one time. Tell Spirit what your intention is and let it go. And Spirit will take care of you. Spirit is always working for you on your behalf. And fear is a natural emotion. And Spirit is here telling you it's okay. It's okay. Help is always here. Keep moving in the direction that you're going. So what is your final outcome, Libra, for this reading? Final outcome for the one thing about going through a spiritual upgrade is it can be very exhausting. And this is where with these incoming messages, with this transcending and going through this upgrade, refuge came in and time for a nap came as your final outcome. So Spirit is saying, as you're going through this, if you feel tired, if you feel exhausted, it's okay to take and rest, because you have to rest in order to allow those to keep that passion going, that fire going, that state of allowing to come in. And when you get exhausted, that's when you get tired, and that's when the fear can get a stronger hold. And you need to make sure as you're going through all of this, Spirit wants to say, it's okay to take a nap. It's okay to take a rest. It's okay to take a break. Okay? Help is always here for you. Wow, what a really wonderful and powerful reading and message from Spirit for you today for this month, Libra. I truly hope you enjoyed it. It's a very empowering message today. So please feel free to put comments in this reading and let me know how this message resonates with you. And because I would really be, I would like to see how this turns out, continues to empower you as you are moving forward with this. So please feel free to hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out, and we will see you back here next time. Take care.